Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that redefines American muscle for the modern era. This is the 2026 Dodge Viper. A name that's been synonymous with raw power, unapologetic aggression, and a visceral driving experience since the early 90s. Dodge has revived the Viper in a bold new form. And in this video, we're taking an in-depth look at every inch of this beast, from its radical design, inside and out, to its thunderous performance and the real-world value it brings to the table. Let's start by taking in this new design. At first glance, the 2026 Viper is unmistakably a Viper long hood. Short tail, a stance that screams dominance. But look closer, and you'll see Dodge has taken a giant leap forward in refining the details. Up front, the headlights are now sleeker, stretched back with an aggressive sweep and integrated DRLs that give the car a modern, almost reptilian stare. The grille has been reshaped with active aerodynamics and the massive hood vent. It's not just for show, feeds a newly engineered cooling system that keeps this monster breathing under pressure. There's also a new carbon fiber splitter that's both functional and visually striking, giving the Viper a planted track-ready appearance. Moving to the side profile. This is where the Viper's silhouette continues to impress. The elongated hood still dominates the front half, but the side sculpting has evolved. There's a new air extraction system just behind the front wheels, channeling airflow cleanly toward the rear, and the side sills now flare out subtly to increase downforce while visually lowering the car. The roofline remains low and swoopy, hugging the frame and giving it a true supercar vibe. Those massive rear haunches aren't just for aesthetics, they house a wider stance and new 20-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in performance tires that grip like claws. And let's not forget the side exit exhausts their back. And louder than ever, with a crackle that's pure mechanical drama. Around back, the transformation continues. The rear of the 2026 Viper is wider and sharper, borrowing some aerodynamic inspiration from the world of GT racing. A new LED taillight bar stretches from end to end, pulsing on startup and illuminating in a bold V pattern. There's a subtle ducktail spoiler integrated into the trunk lid. But for those who opt for the ACR package, a full carbon fiber wing rises high above, offering downforce numbers that rival serious track machines. Quad exhaust tips roar out from the sides just ahead of the rear wheels. And the aggressive rear diffuser isn't just a design flourish, it's wind tunnel tested for maximum performance. Climbing inside the cabin, Dodge has truly stepped up the game. The interior of the Viper has always been functional, but this new generation finally brings it into the realm of luxury performance. You're immediately greeted by sculpted sport seats, available in Alcantara or Napa leather, with contrast stitching and optional carbon fiber backing. The cockpit is fully driver-focused. The dash cants toward the pilot, and the flat-bottomed steering wheel features programmable buttons, shift paddles, and real aluminum accents. The 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster is completely customizable, adapting to track mode, sport, or touring depending on your mood. In the center, a 10.1-inch Uconnect touchscreen sits cleanly in the dash, with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and full performance telemetry available at your fingertips. Fit and finish have taken a leap forward, too. Soft touch materials wrap the doors and dash. Ambient lighting adds a touch of modernity at night. And even the road noise has been thoughtfully balanced, not removed entirely. Because, let's be honest, you want to hear this engine, but refined. To allow longer drives without fatigue, there's even more space in the trunk than in the previous generation, making the Viper just that much more usable for weekend getaways or track day gear. Now, let's talk about what really matters: performance. The heart of the 2026 Viper is a newly developed 8.4-liter, naturally aspirated V10. producing a jaw-dropping 720 horsepower and 680 pound-feet of torque. Yes, it's still a V10, and yes, it's glorious. Dodge has resisted the turbocharging trend, keeping the throttle response razor-sharp and the power delivery linear. It revs higher now, with a red line that touches 7,200 RPM. And mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox, the only transmission available, it's an enthusiast's dream. For those wanting more control, an optional electronic differential and adjustable suspension system help tame the Viper's wild tendencies. 0 to 60 happens in just 3.1 seconds, and the top speed is north of 210 miles per hour. But what's most impressive isn't just the straight-line speed's how the Viper now handles. With a completely redesigned suspension geometry, active damping, and sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, the 2026 model hugs corners like never before. The steering is hydraulic, not electric, preserving the raw feedback that purists crave. Braking has been upgraded to 6-piston Brembos up front, with carbon ceramic rotors optional for serious track users. Now, about the price. The 2026 Dodge Viper starts at $105,000 for the base model, a significant increase over the outgoing generation. But with the added refinement, tech, and capability, it feels justified. Step up to the GTS trim and you're looking at around $125,000. While the range-topping SCR with full aero, race suspension, and track-focused interior comes in just under $160,000. Yes, it's expensive, but when you consider the competition, cars like the Porsche 911 GT3 or the Corvette Z06, the Viper offers a unique, analog alternative that's becoming harder and harder to find. If you're considering the new Viper, here's our take. This isn't a car for everyone. It demands respect, skill, and a bit of bravery. But if you're someone who values raw performance, emotional design, and a truly unique driving experience, there's nothing else like it on the road. The manual transmission alone makes it stand out in a world of paddle shifters. And Dodge has managed to keep the Viper's soul intact while bringing it into the modern age. So there you have it, the 2026 Dodge Viper. It's aggressive, it's beautiful, and it's back with a vengeance. Let us know in the comments what you think of the new Viper. Has Dodge nailed it? Or would you have liked to see something different? And if you enjoyed this deep dive review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss out on the latest from the world of performance machines. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.